An Ohio birding club is on a mission to make bird watching more accessible and accepting than ever before. Their mission is to bring bird lovers together, putting an emphasis on inviting people from all backgrounds. I'm joined now live by Lindsay Slack, the founder of Everybody Birding. Good. How are you, Lindsay?
I'm great. Thanks so much for having me.
Yes, it's so good to have you. So let's start with where you got this idea from. How did you get the idea to start the club and how did you do it?
Sure, absolutely. So there's an organization called Access Birding, and they provide a course that's centered around making outdoor activities accessible with an emphasis on birding. So I took that course earlier this year, and around that same time, I also became aware of the BIPOC Birding Club in Wisconsin, as well as In Color Birding in Philadelphia. So, armed with a little bit of knowledge about how to make birding accessible and knowing that there are groups that have been doing it for years successfully, I was inspired to start the Everybody Birding Club here in Columbus.
Yeah, and part of the everybody part is making it accessible for everyone. So, talk about how you've been able to do that, especially for people who are blind or maybe deaf.
Sure. So when we think about accessibility, it's really a wide range. So we're thinking about making things accessible for women, people of color, members of the LGBTQIA plus community, and then including people with disabilities, like you mentioned, even individuals with neurodivergence. So taking all of those things into consideration when I'm planning an event, I always go out to the parks. I'm looking at the trail surfaces, making sure there are places that have restrooms, places to rest and shade. But beyond all of that, what I think is equally as important is just making sure that all of these groups of people know that they are welcome, making sure that we are acknowledging everybody's differences and access needs. And at every outing, we always invite individuals to share either privately with me or with the group what their access needs might be. And then we do everything we can to make sure their time outside with us is enjoyable.
Yeah, and talk to me about why it's so important to make that nature accessible to everybody.
So I just feel like there are so many reasons, but the two that come to mind are the health benefits. I feel like there are articles and studies that have been done recently, like you see news articles all the time about the health benefits of getting outdoors, spending time outside, and even the benefits of listening to birdsong. But in addition to that, I think the more people that we can get outside and enjoying and loving nature, the more people that will be interested in preserving our parks and our green spaces.
Yeah, and then finally, Lindsay, please tell me about your favorite memory from all of these outings.
Yeah. You know what? I don't have one single memory, but I will say every gathering, I just am always really um like blown away and I get kind of emotional just at the number of people that show up. And it's just so incredible to see all these different individuals having a great time, talking to each other, building that community and spending time together outdoors. So I just hope that we keep on going and that the group keeps continuing to grow.
All right, thank you so much. That was Lindsay Slack from Everybody Birding.